So Total War Pharaoh Creative Assembly. I think you've done and fucked it up a bit. Not a lot though. I think Total War Pharaoh is going to be a decent title on the Total War portfolio. And there's a lot to be excited about here, and there's some to be skeptical about. What are we excited about on this title? And I think that what we are really excited about on this title is that it's Bronze Age, man. It's the Bronze Age collapse. And we're gonna get to play with Egypt, with the Hittites, with the Canaanites, I guess, with the Mycenaeans. Oh wait, no, the Mycenaeans are not here yet, and that's probably gonna be a faction DLC later on down the road, but hey, it is what it is. At least we're gonna get to play Pharaoh, and that seems to be the focus, is Egypt, right? I think it's gonna be fun, okay? We have a really cool endgame mechanic here. That's gonna be the Sea Peoples, and okay, this is not confirmed, but I'm just saying, if they chose the Bronze Age collapse, there's going to be the Sea Peoples, and there's going to be a lot of natural disasters, and there's going to be a lot of famine, and there's going to be a lot of social upheaval due to all of these things. Damn, I just slapped my microphone. Wow. There's going to be a lot of these things, and this is something to be excited about. What is also to be excited about is the weather system. They have a new weather system. Oh wait, no, they're rehashing all their stuff, aren't they? There's already weather in battles. The thing is that this time around it's going to be dynamic, so you might be in the middle of battle and suddenly a sandstorm is going to hit, or a thunderstorm is going to hit. Wow. Yeah, no. There's actually some stuff to be quite excited about here. Now I wanna take a look at the press release. So yeah, so let's take a look at it, and what they're essentially saying is that, yeah, this is a very turbulent time for Egypt, and this is really cool. And by the way, fun fact, the only faction really that survived the Bronze Age collapse in this region was Egypt, okay? So we are going to help Egypt navigate through these difficulties, which is gonna be, it's a nice challenge for the players, okay? Especially if it's difficult, and if we have proper, deep tools, and that's what I'm asking, mechanical depth to actually shape our nation and do something else. Now, I was hoping for some innovation here, but I really just don't see it. Opposing armies are just half the battle, however, as players must also contend with sandstorms, thunderstorms, flaming forests, and whatnot. Again, this is something that was already there. And then this is the franchise first campaign customization feature, blah blah blah, yada yada, that's bullshit. Okay, so this is just something that really bothers me. It's when they say, well, this is the franchise's first something, and no, look, it isn't. You already had it. In Warhammer, we have some kind of customization on the campaign, and there's just not a lot, and maybe here they're putting a lot more customization into every single campaign so that every campaign kind of feels fresh to add to the replayability of the game, especially because you only really have 3 cultures to start with and you have a limited sized map. So yeah, maybe that is why they're adding this. You know, you can see here players can randomize starting positions. This is new, this is good, okay. Randomize starting position for all factions, alter resource settings, increase the chance of natural disasters, and so on. So this will increase or decrease the difficulty of the game, and I think that's really good. Now we're gonna start having cosmetics as DLC, I guess, which is quite interesting. I don't know how it's gonna be. The game is going to be set at a $60 price point, which in my opinion it's a bit high, but okay, fair and square, especially with inflation and all of that. They're not actually selling it for more than that, so that's actually not too bad. Okay, I'll take it. And I kind of want to just take a look at the screenshots here, and I think I gotta say the landscape looks gorgeous. Look at that sun out there, the lighting is great, the water is reflecting really nicely. We have pyramids on the backdrop. It's just nice, okay? This is a settlement. It looks good, but I don't think it looks that much better than the Total War games that we already have. This is a battlefield. Again, the environments look great, but it's Warscape, okay? It's the last version of Warscape. That's in Rome 2, that's in Attila, that is in Three Kingdoms. I would hope that these guys would innovate, but then again, this is a saga title, okay? This is the way I'm seeing it. It's just a saga title. The last title was a main one. This is a saga one. They are just not putting it on the saga title, probably because they want Sophia offices, the developers of this game, to actually feel like they are part of the main franchise. They are on the main league, guys. They are on the first league. So yeah, and I mean, they're building games just as good as the other ones, right? I ain't gonna lie, like Troy wasn't that bad. I just didn't really like the battles, and I hope the battles here are going to feel really, really good as well. So here it is. But again, look at the wall. This is very, very familiar, guys. I am not really looking at this thinking, wow, I can't wait to play this battle, because no. This is just the same as the other Total War games. And then we have here another environment. It's quite cool. I don't know what's going on there, but sure. And that's it. These are the screenshots that they have. Let me check if they have anything on Steam out here, because yeah, my Steam was open. I don't... Oh, they have a battle here. This is another screenshot that wasn't there. So they have this. And look, guys, they were just showing the fires and how the fire was just spreading. But looking at the models as well, this just doesn't look impressive. I'm sorry, guys, it just doesn't. It's just more of the same. And that brings me to what I wanted to really talk to you guys about, which is, look, there's a lot to be skeptical about here. And the first thing is, I don't feel that there's going to be any innovation here. Okay, there was a bit randomizing positions and blah blah blah. Okay, that's cool. The weather system, you know, dynamic weather on the battles, yeah, that's cool, but it's not really game changing. And I wanted to have something game changing, something that would further shape Total War to be something different. And look, that just seems like it's not going to happen here. This is the same game that we have been given over and over again. This is... Total War is essentially Call of Duty, right? So every year they're putting out a game that is essentially the same as the other games, with a couple different things that are really not that game defining, because they already have their little formula and the players are eating this up like there's no tomorrow. I think the problem is really that Creative Assembly does not have any contesters for the title of best Total War or for the best strategy game in the world. So I think that's Creative Assembly. I mean, seriously, you either have Paradox Games or you have Creative Assembly doing Total Wars. And honestly, I am just waiting for something that mixes the two, which, well, we kind of already have for Crusader Kings, right? So yeah, I think it's Crusader Wars or something like that, and it is amazing, and it uses Attila, and that's great. You get the Crusader Kings campaign and Total War battles, so what else could you want? I think it's really not this, even though I'm pretty sure that this game is not going to be bad. I think it's going to be a good game. Personally, I'm not excited about it. I don't think that Creative Assembly are going to change the formula enough for me to be interested in it. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep modding and playing Total War Rome 2 because that's my favorite game on the franchise. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you all on the next one. So, peace!